She's at a place in her life where peace is a priority and negativity cannot exist. She's no longer matching energy. She's simply removing herself from any situation that doesn't vibrate her soul. So if you start moving funny, she's moving on.
What's up, my Finna love sisters? Finna D coming to you all from Finna Team News.
I think that people also tend to forget that just like us, just like we cry, you cut us, we bleed, we hurt, it's the same with you. And people, it's weird how people kind of just...
That's very true. You know, we were just talking about this yesterday, that I think a lot of people think that I've just moved on. I'm like, no, I was with somebody for 25 years, so I loved him unconditionally. One. Two, you take vows, and your vows say, to death do you part, right?
Yeah.
That unfortunate thing happens, you can go on with life. However, the one thing, a person who's lost someone in their life that's close to them, they don't need to be left alone. You know,
right.
That's the thing you need. Because I've had a lot of people say, well, I was just trying to give you some time. I don't need any time.
I got to keep going.
Don't be putting space in between us during this.
Right.
It's the time that I need you more than ever.
Right. So totally agree.
A lot of people also people say, well, I'm just checking on you today. I just wanted to give you some time. I'm thinking, what kind of time? Somebody. Why would you lose somebody close to you and they want you to, the world or your friends want you to be alone? That's
right.
You would be in a deep depression. Anything can happen. Leaving alone.
That is so true about leaving someone alone who's going through it when they need you the most. But she also explained it for people. Her friends thought that, you know what, I've called, I've texted, I showed up, I was there for her. Now I'm going to back away because I don't want to become a burden, seem too much, extra, and all of that. If she needs me, she will call me because I'm sure she wants to have her space. And Nene is saying absolutely not. I wanted and needed the opposite. That's when, Nene, you pick up the phone and you express yourself to your real friends. Not your industry friends, not the people who show up for the photo op, not the ones who show up to post on social media that they were there for you to get the, and the applause and all of that. Your real true friends who shows up when there's no camera around. That's when you pick up the phone and you express yourself to them. Not the ones that use you for a storyline and views, like I said, but those real people. I know that your friends should know better and check on you on their own, but sometimes they might be thinking exactly what you just said. Maybe she needs time alone, but picking up that phone and saying, girl, or hey, where are you? I'm here by myself. Oh my goodness, Nene, I just thought you needed time. No, I don't. I need you. And I'm sure if those people are your real friends, they would have dropped everything and come running to you to be there for you. An example, lawsuit or not, if this is really your sister and she's everything to you and sisterhood and all of that, sisterhood, if she's going through one of the saddest moments in her life, losing her husband, you be there for her. So to hear Nene say this about she and Milo communication.
Somebody. Oh, they got Marlo name on my screen. Marlo, what's she doing now? Lord, they said she wearing furs and running around in the sun. I don't know what's going on with this. I don't, honey. I try not to keep up. I don't know unless y'all tell me. I don't try to keep up, child.
What's the team?
Y'all gotta let me know. I haven't spoken to Marlo in a long time. It's crazy, you know what I'm saying? We don't have any issues, but I don't know what's going on.
Click the very first link in the description below to hear my commentary and everything Nene had to say about Milo. If you missed it, it's been a long time since she's talked to Milo. It's like, okay, you should be checking on your friend. But like I said, Nene should also be able to pick up the phone and express herself. But I completely understand getting in your head and saying, why should I have to tell my friends what to do? When you are a real friend and you genuinely care about me, you would pick up the phone and reach out to me. But maybe Milo is seeing you around with your new boo, traveling to different countries, smiles on your face, and she feels like, okay, Nene got that covered. She has somebody in her life. She's good. But yeah, check up on your friends, okay? Especially the strong ones, because you never know what they're going through. So hopefully, Nene can figure it out with her real friends. And I always said that when it's time for the photo op, when it's time for let me post on social media and let everyone know that I was there, people are going to show up. It's the people that show up for you after. Those are the real ones. All the noise is over. The ones who are there for you weeks later, months later, years later. Girl, are you okay? Those are your riders. The ones who doesn't do it for the gram, meaning Instagram, social media, look at me. Those are your riders. And I'm going to insert this clip real quick. I'm not going to play the entire thing. Just one part that I want you all to hear.
Kenya, I don't care what nobody say about Kenya. I rock with Kenya more because she shows up when ain't no cameras around. When nobody is here to talk about it, when you don't put it on Instagram, she shows up when ain't no cameras around. When nobody is here to talk about it, when you don't put it on Instagram, she shows up when ain't no cameras around. When nobody is here to talk about it, when you don't put it on Instagram.
That's a real friend. I don't need you for a check. I don't need you for a storyline. I don't need you for anything. I'm just here to be your friend. And I'm not saying there's anything wrong with people showing up when there's cameras around, showing up when you need them the most, but it happened to be a public event, taking pictures, posting it on social media. I'm saying that people are real when they are there for you both times. When they can show up with the camera around and without the cameras around, they're still there for you. And what Eva said is really true. The only reason why I can tell that Eva and Kenya are still cool is not only because she leaves comments on the Kenya Moore pictures, it's because of the Brooklyn's page. When Brooklyn goes to spend time with Mikey, that's how I know they're hanging out. She's not taking pictures with Eva and blasting it over social media with a long dissertation about how amazing she is, because she knows Eva knows that. They talk personally. They have a personal friendship. She doesn't have to prove anything to social media. So I believe 100% what Eva is saying. Let's move to the next topic that she's talking about.
That has been there. I know I've never lost anybody in my life that close to me. My mother, but we were not close like that. Because I was raised by my mother's sister.
It's crazy that she and Milo allowed their insecurities and jealousy or being intimidated to cause friction with whatever relationship they could have had with Kenya Moore, be it a friendship or with just acquaintance. Because listening to her right now talking about she was raised by her mother's sister, Milo was raised in foster care, Kenya was raised by her grandmother. They have such a huge connection in that department.
Yeah. The sister is who I was closer to. Yeah. Her death. This person was the closest person to me. And right. Since I was in my 20s. Yeah. I found it very odd when people were saying, like she should be alone or she shouldn't be dating. No, I'm about to date everybody. What the hell is y'all talking about? Hell, absolutely. I think.
And dating everybody she did. The only difference is the other people she dated are mature enough to keep their business between them. But when she went and messed with that little boy while she was still messing with the guy she's currently with, and he put her on blast, that's how you knew she was out here doing her thing. I mean, we already knew, may Greg still rest in peace, but before Greg passed and he and Nene were going through their issues, and Nene was allegedly already out there dating somebody else. So yeah, she was having her fun. I said little boy because compared to her age, he's a little boy. That put her on blast and even came for Tamar Braxton and all of that. Being lonely will do that to some people. And let me also go ahead and add that, Greg was also doing his thing as well with another woman, and may his soul rest in peace. But let's stay focused. Being lonely will do that to some people, especially if they've been used to having someone there. Even if they and that person are not getting along 100%, the fact that they've been used to someone always being there and now the house is just empty. Yeah, that's a lot. So she was looking for whatever it was. So she was searching for that companionship in all of the wrong places. So far, her current relationship, it looks like it's going okay. You can't really tell 100% based on social media because people can create their own narrative on social media all the time. However, it's clear that Nene was and still is very vulnerable, and that's when users just come in and use the bleep out of you. So I'm hoping that Nene is very smart and that on her quest of not being lonely and having companionship, that she is aligning herself with the right people and not people who are going to take advantage of her, especially with her being in this vulnerable state. I do wish Nene Leakes absolutely nothing but the best. I think this is my third video from the Instagram live, and I think we're good. Okay, I'm wishing all of you well and take care. And here my final loves. Thank you all for your love and support. If you're not subscribed to the channel, go ahead and subscribe to the channel. Go ahead and leave this video a thumbs up. Also turn on notifications so when I do post, you're aware that I posted. And I will see you all in the comment section. Remember to always have the God bless attitude, which is being positive at all times and seeing the good in every situation. Have a great day, guys. God bless.